Are smartphones making an entire generation unhappy? A California professor seems to think so, calling children born between 1995 and 2012 the iGen. KPIX5's John Ramos has that story.
Most teens would be unhappy if you took their smartphones away. But the question is, are they really unhappy with them? A new article in The Atlantic says smartphones are destroying the young generation.
They're there physically, but mentally, they're somewhere else, somewhere in their digital world.
San Diego State psychology professor Jean Twenge writes, communicating through machines is making teens lonelier, more depressed, and even more suicidal. She says we are on the brink of the worst mental health crisis in decades. And a lot of people on the streets of Berkeley think she may be right.
It kind of creates like a disconnect between you and other people. Like it makes socializing in real life like harder.
But hold the phone, says Berkeley psychologist Dr. Judy Hess. She admits that a lot of the teens she counsels are unhappy, but says that's always been the case. And there have always been those who think the young generation is heading over a cliff.
In every generation, there's some reason why people project that that is happening. So it's either, oh my God, it's this horrible rock and roll, what's it doing?
Dr. Hess says it's a mistake to think that kids are doing something wrong just because they're not doing things the way we did.
That's their language. They developed a new language. Teenagers always develop a new language, and that's theirs. And who's to say that they're not communicating within that language?
Berkeley street artist Terry Smith is only 24, but he already feels like a dinosaur in the digital age.
Just call me and tell me what you need to tell me, and we'll meet up like people, not machines, and talk.
In Berkeley, John Ramos, KPIX 5.